Sorry we got off earlier, y'all. Had a phone call come in, stopped. I thought I had seen a buddy of mine there on the side of the road. Turned out it was not him, but made a new friend, which is always good. We talked about just the weather and the conditions and stuff. But so I am currently right now in Azle, coming up on 10 Mile Bridge Road, and I'm gonna turn the camera around here and let you guys kind of see. I've got a truck in front of me. We've been doing all right. The roads are definitely worse, way worse than they were yesterday. A lot more coverage on the ground, a lot more channeling, yanking and pulling around. Thank God I've only seen a total of 2 cars in the last 2 days that have been in the ditch. They were unoccupied, so a good thing for them. They got people to come help them out, get back somewhere warm. But the roads right now are definitely, like I said, worse than they were yesterday. A lot more groovy. I'm gonna try and get over here, show you guys. I can get over on it. This pickup truck, he's doing good, but it's yanking me around. There's no issues and no problems with it for me, really, but be safe, exercise caution, use common sense, give people wide berths, give them extra time to stop. Not everybody's as confident as you are. Not everybody is as capable as your vehicle is. You can see the glistening on the road down here in the groove beaten path. That is solid ice. That is underneath all this snow and sleet. There's probably about a good 1 to 2 inches of snowpack, ice, sleet, mixed stuff on the actual 199. And it's yanking you all over the place. It's a hard packed, big chunks. Even for these big tires that I have on here too, you know, it's just gonna pull you around every which way. Just like I said, be sure that you're giving people plenty of space and room. We're heading into Lake Worth right now. We're gonna go check out and see what's open over there. I drove through Azle. I didn't go up into Azle, but on 199, the only place that I visibly could see that was open was the QT right there at the 730 and 199 exit ramp by McDonald's. That is the only place that was open that I could physically see from 199 was the QT. The Allsups west of Azle, in between Azle and Springtown on 199 heading westbound, they were open. They were pretty busy. And then, like I said, for my Springtown folks, Allsups out west of town was open, and Brookshire's and O'Reilly's were open. Those were the only places that I've seen that were open so far this morning. Does not mean that more people will not try to open up later out throughout the day, but exercise extreme caution. As I said, the roads are worse. There's more ice exposed, as you can see down here below. A lot more coverage on the ground as we head into Lake Worth here. So just be mindful of all that. But we're gonna pull in. We're gonna head over to Lake Worth, and we'll cruise around and get some more gas and just kind of see what the city's looking like for those of you that work over here in the big cities. I do, some other people do, but a lot more people on the road right now than there was this time yesterday. As I said, the roads are worse. If you've got 2-wheel drive, I would highly encourage you to stay at home and do not even try to get out today. Please heed my warning on that. Save first responders the time, the resources, and the effort, and help keep them warm by not getting your 2-wheel drive vehicle out and about. Even if you got a pickup truck, don't really care, don't matter to me. If you got 2-wheel drive, I'll be honest with you, you kind of deserve to get stuck. If you need to, let somebody know, find somebody that's got, you know, the vehicle to get out and get what you need, or find somebody that can bring it to you, so that way you're not putting yourself and others at risk. Slowing down here, you can see pavement, but I assure you there is a nice little sheen of ice on that. Some places is thicker than others, but that is not dry pavement going over that bridge right there. That is actually ice. Snow and the ice on the roads are thick enough. I've got a Yukon behind me that thinks he's gonna try and pass everybody, so hopefully he doesn't try and sideswipe me here because he's in such a hurry. nothing wrong with it. You can pass people at your own confidence level, give people wide berths, but everybody's a little different. There's no reason to ride people's butts. I know I'm trying to give this guy some space in front of me. He's got another car in front of him slowing down a bunch. More than likely what we're going to do is, instead of going to the left where it's rougher, we're going to try to get over here on this right hand side where there's a little bit more pack, a little bit more traction, and things drive a little bit better. I always like snow. Snow always helps with the traction much better. Definitely much more snow there. Slowed me down quite a bit. Try and get over here and get in front of this pickup truck. Don't want to cause them any harm. Don't want them to have to go out of their way to try and be safe, because I chose to go around them. Do your best to make other people not feel uncomfortable on the road, and go outside their means and push them beyond their confidence level. Please respect other drivers on the road. So we're coming up on Lakeside right now by the Fort Worth Nature Refuge Center, 199 and Confederate Park Road. It is definitely a lot more snow, worse driving conditions than yesterday, a lot more ice exposed on the road right now in these beaten paths. So maintain precaution. Kind of yanky around a little bit there, catching some grooves and stuff. There's about a good 1 to 2 inches in some places. Some places have a little bit more, but I'd say roughly 1 to no more than 2 inches is a good estimate of a solid cover of 199 right now. Except for obviously where the beaten path is. So getting over to the side, getting up on that snowpack, changing lanes, very difficult, can cause an accident real quick and in a hurry, even for the most skilled people. So make sure that you're slowly getting over, and like I said, just taking your time on that. So we're coming in down here to the construction part, getting ready to cross the Lake Worth Bridge, coming into Lakeside, in this little construction zone right here. We're gonna head into Lake Worth and just kind of check things out and see what it looks like. I've got Coda and Sage with me. We're just hanging out. They're along for the ride. Wanted to go on an adventure today. So, thanks for Teresa for joining back in today. Appreciate you tuning in. If any of my followers, anybody that's on watching live right now, if you guys are, out and about, if you've been out and about, please drop a comment on where you are. Or how about this? What have you done so far in the cold weather? What's the most brave thing or, crazy thing that you've done so far in the snow? Drop a comment below. Let us know. Let's have a conversation about it. I like being able to feedback and talk with the people that are watching and following. It's better than me just sitting here talking to myself and the dogs listening to me ramble to myself. Trying to bring you guys some content, so those of you that are curious or may not need to get on the road, you guys can see what it's like, and if you need to make a call without having to get out and put yourself in danger. So I am a semi non-professional trained snow off-roader, but just kidding. We got a couple cars in front of us, just taking it nice and slow, easy here. A lot more stuff on the road. I'm gonna get over just so you guys can kind of see. Well, that van got over. There's another car right there, or that Honda Pilot, sorry. There's a little Kia up there in the front of this pickup truck. I'm gonna get back over here in the groove so I don't look like a butthole to them. Little Kia up there. If you have two-wheel drive, please stay at home. Do not try to get out. Macy, thanks for tuning in. Macy had a three-wheeler and went on to 199 doing donuts with it. Man, that sounds like fun. I miss having three-wheelers as a kid. Those were death traps. Haley, thanks for tuning in. Teresa, let's see what we got here. We let our 4 Dachshunds out to play. I bet your Dachshunds were probably pretty cold. Cold wieners. Oh man, the dogs love the snow. Coda and Sage, they've enjoyed it. See if we can get them. Coda, Sage, come here, Coda. There's Coda. Hi, Coda. Good morning. Hello. You want to tell everybody hi? Sage. They just want to see out the window. That's all they really care about. They want to know what's going on. Say good morning, Sage. Hi. Hello. All right, we'll get back over to the road here and focus on. I only did that because we were driving about 10 miles an hour. Please don't do that at home. Stay off your phone. Keep it in a phone holder. Hands-free devices, please, at all times. So we're coming up on Lake Worth right now. I see one guy down there on the bank fishing at Casino Beach Park. That guy's got it right. He's probably down there catfishing or crappie fishing. If I had a little small boat or I had some friends that actually wanted to get out, that's where I'd be right now. I'd be out crappie fishing. Amber, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you joining on. We're going up the bridge right now over here over Lake Worth. Kind of, I don't know if you guys can see, if it's probably not high enough. Kind of see the lake over there to the right. Angle the camera over there. Going up and over the bridge. Traction is worse. A lot more stuff on the road. Two-wheel drive. Stay at home. If you got all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive or you got you a pickup truck, you'll be fine. Just exercise caution. Use common sense. Be safe. Give others plenty of space and room. Don't ride their butts. And wherever you're going isn't that important in a hurry to try and be to. Give yourself ample time and extra time to get there. Lake's looking pretty cold up there. It's not frozen. It's pretty rough actually right now with all the wind. It is cold outside. Going over the lake and coming into Lake Worth. I left Springtown about an hour ago. It was 9 degrees, I think it was. Right now in Lake Worth, it is 13 degrees on the Range Rover is what I'm reading. We're pulling in up here to Lake Worth to Murphy's. I'm gonna top off the truck. It's always good to make sure that you got extra gas and then some in case you do get stuck. You can leave the vehicle running, keep the heater on if you need to. Waiting for emergency personnel to get there or somebody to come help you out. But we're gonna pull up here before we do and get gas. That way you guys don't have to tune in again. We're gonna make a quick little loop around before I pull in. And looks like there's a couple people up here at Murphy's, so we're good to go. As you can see, 199 coming into Lake Worth is still, it's completely covered in snow. There is no beaten path and grooves. We're gonna go around these people right here and give them a nice little wide berth. I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. Don't want them to feel rushed. And we'll hurry up and get around them as safely as we can. A lot more stuff on the ground. There's probably about as much snow on the ground in Lake Worth right now as there was out on the back roads in Springtown. So actually some of this looks like there might be more than what there was in Springtown. I see AutoZone in Lake Worth is opened up over here to my left, right by Majestic Liquor. AutoZone is open. So far nobody else I see open. Looks like there's a little bit of a beaten path right here. Might be a little less groovier. We'll try and get to that. There's a couple people out, not a whole lot. A lot of people, vehicles over at the new Cavenders that's going in. I guess it's really important they work on that place. I don't know. No Starbucks is closed. Sorry, y'all. Cheyenne, good morning, man. Long time no see from, no hear from, brother. I know this weather ain't for you up there in Colorado, but good to see you tuning in, man. Hope you're doing good. You and the family's doing good. Been a long time. We need to catch up sometime, man. You, me, and Rich. Hope you guys are doing good. Amber, Teresa, Haley, Macy, thank y'all for tuning in. Just driving around right now. We're Lake Worth. 199 coming up on 820, heading eastbound. We're just doing a quick around, kind of see what's opened up, see how the road conditions are. They are slicker. A lot more ice, a lot more snow. Those people over there driving with their windshield wipers up and extended. There's a car in the Pizza Hut drive-thru. Looks like Pizza Hut's open. Pizza Hut in Lake Worth is open. Looks like Brahms might be open. There's cars there. Not sure if they're open or not, but there is a good amount of cars. Walmart's gas station. There's people getting gas. Does not look like the inside is opened up. Not entirely sure. Can't really tell. We'll turn around and go check it out here in just a second. Looks like Walmart is open actually in Lake Worth. Walmart in Lake Worth is open. There is lots of cars there. Pretty sure QT is opened up. Racetrack is not open. Waffle House is open. QT Quick Trip here is opened up. We're going to get over. We're going to turn around. Quick Trip and 199 is opened up. Actually, we can stay going straight. We'll go up here and check out 820 real quick. I'll do the Clovers and loop around. As we sit here at the light, thank you guys for tuning in. Linda, thanks for jumping on again. David, appreciate it. Jennifer, thanks for jumping online right now. We're in Lake Worth on 199, coming up on 820. We're just checking out the weather, the road conditions, kind of seeing how things are going, and really just kind of exploring. If anybody needs help, we're here to help. If you get stuck and you're watching online, let us know, and we'll come out and see if we can help you out and give you a hand. If not, always contact 911 first. Don't rely on somebody else. Let emergency responders know you're in trouble and where you're at. As we start going here, I'm going to get the camera turned back around. We're going to pull up on 820 real quick from 199. We're going to check out and see what the road looks like. The little Clover's getting up on the highway. 199 has not been the most ideal of conditions. There's somebody with a U-Haul right there. There is a lot of ice on the road. There's a lot more snow on the ground. Looks like over here to the right, well, can't really see it now. They've got a motor grader out. No, they just left the lights on it. I thought somebody was on that and it was warming up, but it looks like they left all the lights on. So they're going to be kicking themselves in the butt tomorrow when they got to charge the batteries up for that. Coming up to Clover, getting on 820 to head 820 east. North up towards Saginaw, but it's 820 east. Clover's full snow, ice. I am in a all-wheel drive Land Rover Range Rover with oversized tires, more than capable for this kind of weather in these conditions. So please do not take for granted that I am doing okay on the roads, that you will do the same. Do not make that same assumption. Exercise caution. There's some dry spots right here where the salt and the brine solution, the sand, the brine, I'm sorry, are kind of trying to thin things out, and then you go right back into this ice. And there's going to be a lot of patches like that. I'm looking at over here on 820 right now. Slow down a little bit. There's a pickup truck. You can see him. Road is actually dry at the moment. Where he is driving at is the only spots on the road that are dry. We're going to get on 820 real quick, and then we'll loop around. Getting on and off the ramps are obviously still going to be covered with snow and ice, so be careful when you're getting on as it gets thick right here. Kind of yanks and pulls you around a little bit. And then we're getting on the road. 820 is dry at the moment. It's wet on the surface. There is no ice at the moment. Does not mean that there won't be patches of ice. The more cars that come on, obviously there'll be less, but watch your overpasses. It is 13 degrees out in Lake Worth on the Range Rover right now. So like I said, please exercise caution when you get out if you have to go to work. We're going to exit right here at Marine Creek, and we're going to turn back around. Kind of let you guys see what the exit looks like getting off. Like I said, it's 13 degrees. Wind is howling right now. I'm not sure what the wind chill is, but it is quite cold outside, so make sure you dress warm. There's some dry spots pulling up on the road right here. That's good. That's good news, good news, good news. The more this wind keeps going and getting things dried out, the better the road conditions will improve tomorrow. And this evening, things are going to be worse. So we're going to be exiting off. I'm slowing down quite a bit before I hop onto this. It is thick, it's packed. And and now we're back onto the slick snow stuff. 820 is drying out some. Service roads, on and off ramps, town roads, Lake Worth, all of these roads are still really bad. Just because the highway is not bad right now does not mean that it's safe to get out. The other roads are still equally bad. We're going to turn around here at Marine Creek. As I crest this hill right here, we'll do a quick recap of stuff that is open. Good morning, Lauren. Thanks for jumping in. Jennifer, if I haven't told you good morning. And Linda, thank y'all once again for coming on. QT right here in Marine Creek is opened up as well too. So as a recap, so far road conditions are worse. Much more snow and accumulation on the road. There is some dry spots that are coming out, but the roads are definitely not safer today than they were yesterday. I will say that yesterday had better traction, better conditions, less stuff on the roadways compared to today. There is spots that are drying out and will dry out, but it is much colder today than it was yesterday at this same time. It is 13 degrees right now over here in Lake Worth and Fort Worth. It was 9 degrees when I left Springtown. QT in Azle was opened up. Walmart in Azle, I'm pretty sure is open, but I could not visually confirm that. You may want to call and check on that before you go. What else was open? Springtown, you had Brookshire's, O'Reilly's, and Allsup's. West side of Springtown was opened up. The Allsup's towards Azle on 199 eastbound is opened up. QT in Lake Worth and Walmart in Lake Worth were the only two places that were opened up. That's the only places I seen that I drove through, just driving down 199 to 820, and we're gonna loop back around now. Not saying more places are not gonna open up throughout the day, but physically open right now, those were the only places opened up. If you need something, ask somebody to come, bring it to you or whatever, or just do without. Exercise boredom. Continue watching my videos, like, share, and follow them. Good morning, Adam. Thanks for jumping in. If you guys need anything, let me know. Send me a message. Like, share, follow us. Stay tuned for more content. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. Thank you once again. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful, safe day. I more than likely am not going to get back out this afternoon unless we get a lot more precipitation, as the road conditions really are not going to change or get any better from where they are right now compared to where they will be later this afternoon and going into tomorrow morning, given that today's high is only supposed to be like 17 or 19 degrees. With the wind chill, Adam says the wind chill is -3 right now, or feels like -3. It's supposed to be that way continuing throughout the day. I think tomorrow morning they're talking about wind chill factors around -5 to -10 degrees. So please exercise caution. Please stay warm. Keep your animals inside. Have fun with them. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Love y'all. Much love. Thank y'all. Y'all take care. Go check out our website, and I'm going to drop the comment below, holyhustleadventures.com. Keep in line, keep track, follow us, and what Benny and I and the dogs and Phoenix and stuff are going to be doing and continue to doing with these new ventures and journeys with our business. Y'all take care and have a blessed day.